Hello, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. You're welcome back on this live interactive section, People's Parliament. And I want to first of all apologize for the shift in time. It is as a result of trying to get our host and also put everything in order to make sure this program is very successful. Now, without wasting your time, we are going in straight to what we are going to be discussing about. And you know the standard proceeding on this platform while we are on live broadcast. When you call, when we eventually open up the line, please be very brief and straight to the point under discussion. The topic under discussion tonight is negotiating Nigeria is a must, now or never. And today I'll be having the honor to have the president of Igbo Development Foundation, Professor Ozodimma Nwala, who is already here with me and is joining me via the Zoom link. So I will advise you to share, let everyone come on board and be part of this program. I will be bringing him very shortly so that we will bring today's program on the run. Okay, now you have heard about Northern Elders Forum declaration recently asking their people to return home while demanding that Southerners, especially Igbos, should from henceforth not expect a hospitable treatment in their own region. Now the question is it high time to negotiate this country called Nigeria? Does one Nigeria still stand? We want to get your opinion when you call, but we will first of all listen to this very declaration, and when I come right back, we'll bring our guest rather, to the program. Watch, I'll be right back.
No Nigerian should welcome another war to keep this country together. The North in particular has more than enough challenges, and we recognize that violent secession by any part of Nigeria will compound the problems of all Nigerians under which we live. The forum has arrived at the difficult conclusion that if support for secession among the Igbo is as widespread as it is being made to look, and Igbo leadership appears to be in support of it, then the country should be advised not to stand in its way. We support calls for Northerners who are exposed to harassment and violence to consider relocating to the North. Unlike the postures and complacency of the leaders of the Southeast, we advise that all Igbo and other ethnic groups from the South residing in the North should be accorded the usual hospitality and security. It will not be the best choice for the Igbo or Nigerians to leave a country we have all toiled to build and a country we all have responsibility to fix. But it will not help a country already burdened with failures on its knees to fight another war to keep the Igbo in Nigeria. No Nigerian should...
Yes, you have heard it. You have heard the spokesman for Northern Elders Forum regarding this very issue under discussion, the negotiating Nigeria, now or never. Now we have our elder, Professor Ozodimma Nwala, who is already right here with us, and we are going to bring him on board so that we will hear from him what he got to say with respect to the topic under discussion. Hello, Prof. It's a pleasure to have you on today's program. You can unmute your mic. You unmute your mic, sir, please. Unmute your mic so that we can hear you. All right.
Hello, Chinedu.
Hello, sir. It's a pleasure to have you on today's program.
Thank you very much, Chinedu.
First of all, let me quickly tell those who are calling to please, when we open up the lines, your calls will be taken. But for now, let us hear from our elder. With respect to what is happening today, we have seen or have heard the Northern Elders Forum position regarding the situation of Nigeria today, asking that if the southern part of Nigeria wants a referendum or self-determination, they should be obliged, and also urging their people to return back to the north, and also saying and telling our own people that they will not be expecting a hospitable treatment in the northern region. With all that has been happening in Nigeria recently, the constitutional review, those demanding for restructuring, those who are asking for bringing down of the constitution, generally with respect to Nigeria issue, and the position of an average Igbo man, the position of Igbo as a leader in Igbo land, a respectable one at that. What is the position of ADS regarding what is happening in Nigeria today with respect to negotiating Nigeria? Can you hear me, sir?
Chinedu, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think where we have to start this discussion, where we have to start in our effort to understand what is happening today, is to look at the situation globally, both as things exist now and as things have evolved from history. We are talking about the phase of a federation, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that is currently undergoing terrible upheaval. The Niger Delta region is left everywhere. Why? For some people, it is due to the inordinate ambition of the Fulanis, the Hadis, to take over the entire Federal Republic of Nigeria. But even if we try to step out of the current pressures from the Fulani, the truth, ladies and gentlemen, is that Nigeria, when we talk of, let's say, Nigeria is an artificial case, what is happening now demonstrates more than any time in the past. Like I said, we are talking about the phase of a federation. Where else do we have a federation in the world today? Where else? Let us even look nearer home. The East African Federation, the Central African Federation, they are no more. They were battered by this. Then, what about Europe itself? The most classical form of history. And the empire, so on, so forth. Where are those empires today? There are no more. Federations that lasted after the federations collapsed. Federation long. There's a process of history in which the original natural formations are taking shape as nation states. It is not by accident that God created us. And mostly those that are composed of people of one language, one culture, with internal variation. Since France settled down to this level, Spain settled down to this level, so with some area still wanting to move out, develop, head up into the Spanish nation, nationality, state. There are other sub-states, sub-nationalities, Spanish, and are all struggling to have their own independence. Germany is a people of one language, one culture, people of one culture, one language. In Africa, most African states that were enveloped in the former European empires have all regained their freedom. And what is the other side of the evolution of history? That side of the evolution of history, that these nation states are also finding that there is what they call international linkages and relationships. And no nation can and island on its territory. But these relationships as they exist today are African Union. And so on and so forth. They are relationships of independent autonomous republics held together by the principle of self-determination, where each is free to stay or not to stay, just like in the case of European Union. Britain opted to stay out, and nobody is harassing Britain. In OAU, which is this level of relationship among independent states of OAU that wants to move out, and it's free to move out. There's no compulsion. I think Awolowo recognized this long time ago when he said that Nigeria is not a nation, Hausa nation, Thief nation, Fulani nation. That is the natural order in which things are going to settle down, whether anybody likes it or not. So the struggle of the Fulani is to maintain a federation either under their hegemony or a federation in which indigenous peoples. That dream is a tall dream. It's not realizable. It's for the Igbos. Igbo nation, Hausa nation, TV nation. To come together. So that is what is happening today. Let's look at it from this angle. We'll just be seeing the thing as mere conflict of a multinational, multinational, multicultural, multi-religious, and so on and so forth. It's much more. It's a thing that is going to vanquish the Igbo race, Igbo nation. That's already a large race in the world. It is just dreaming, daydreaming. That is what I want to say by way of beginning this discourse today.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to first of all apologize, or rather tell the people who are watching that you might be experiencing some kind of unstable network streaming. That's as a result of rain. We have heavy rain downpour. around here. And you know Nigeria factor. So please pardon us as we navigate through some of these very challenges. But we are going to remain on this program until we deliver our program to the full. Okay, Prof. With what Nigeria is faced with now, many have said that Nigeria is at war already. Do you agree with that assertion, that Nigeria is at war already?
Definitely, Nigeria is at war. There's invasion. The Fulani minority nationality has brought in, or is bringing in, their fellow nationalities from other countries into Nigeria. Already the government on the ground is a Fulani government. Let's not deceive ourselves. They believe they can take this advantage, the advantage that they are controlling the federal government. And of course, you can see how they have systematically seized all organs of state power. They've seized the military, they've seized the executive, they seized the legislature, they seized the financial institution, they seized the judiciary. They have to do a more operation. Now physically taking over this territory. That is what we are up against. And of course, the Igbo nation is a nationality have done business with before. They have systematically done a lot to create the conditions for overrunning the Igbo nation.
All right, sir. Okay.
Our youths,
okay. Go on, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Now, coming back home and looking at the recent position, you know, we have heard about the Northern Elders Forum. We have heard from different quarters of the North drumming up war drums, and also making some statements suggesting that there will be an outbreak of a full-blown war with respect to what happened, including what the president himself, the controversial statement he made and tweeted, reminding the Southeasterners about what happened in the past and treating them in the language they will understand. And with all of this, boiling down on what ADF has been doing and saying, Apulon, the people should think home, and the current recent threat by the onions and other foods vendors from the north saying that they are going to boycott food supply to the north. We have had your position regarding food security. What have you done so far, and what is the state of things right now? What's your position?
Actually, you know, since 2016, when we had the first threat of seizing Igbo property in the north, other areas, and given also that back home, been having heavy unemployment, hunger, poverty, we started asking our people and urging our people to please start investing more and more at home. If possible, relocate some of their investments. We started up the movement we called Invest at Home, and we've carried the message to all the Ukraine or the federation where Igbos are, Abuja, or the northern people living in the northern area, for Lagos who live in the western area, for Ali, both in Malka and asking our people, please begin to invest at home. Because we realize that over 400% of our investment is abroad, and there's poverty. As time went on, even on our own, we discovered that the Igbo nation has derailed development-wise. We abandoned the development trajectory set up by the Upper Zikwe era, which made Igbo, Eastern Nigeria, the most fast developing part of the world. Eastern Nigeria, the first to put forward first developmental program, 5-year development program. An area with governments that set up and established many plantations, agricultural plantation, palm plantation, rubber plantation, cashew plantation, and set up ranches in several areas, including Obudu, all in the bid of boosting agriculture, boosting food production. But unfortunately, since the war, end of the war, things started going down. We abandoned those areas. So we started urging our people back, relate with that development trajectory. Our land is very fertile. A situation where anybody living in the desert can threaten us with food hunger is so abnormal. It doesn't tell well of us. It tells that we have lost our bearing as a nationality. So we've been urging our people, please. And moreover, we also discovered, since there has been this movement of destroying our agricultural potential, destroying our farms, raping our women in the farm, killing our men in the farm. In cooperatives and engage our youths. If we engage our youths at this critical period, it's not going to be easy for them to stray and be lost into the hands of people who will only be shouting to them, fire, fire, fire. Which didn't tell them when to stop firing. Which didn't tell them when to take cover. Which didn't tell them when to retreat and allow the enemy to exhaust its spirit of vengeance. But tell them to retreat and plan. So we need a situation where we can relate our use much more purposeful, much more constructive. We need to take control of this land they want to take over. Let us take control of our land. Our town unions should please. A lot depends on what they do today, vigilantes. A lot depends on what they do today. If they have invaded our cities, let us retreat to the countryside. If you stay in the house with your wife and children, and if criminals invade your house, to come and steal everything, you have to kill you and your children. What do you do? Especially when you don't have the same quantum and fire powers they have. What do you do? And we agree that the best important step will be to try and safeguard, protect your wife and children. Take cover. Take cover. Don't because you're a father, you want to show that you're a father, you will not jump into the fire. If you're a very strong, patriotic, strong son, want to jump to go and engage them empty-handed, you will say, no, come back. Take cover. Sooner or later, they will exhaust their energy. And as you retreat, you're planning on how to engage the enemy. I think this is the situation we are facing now. That situation we are facing now. Anybody who tells our youth, fire, meet them, kill them, do this, do that. It's not the best of advice. But anybody telling you to surrender is also not the best of. There's a level, a medium between surrendering and maintaining your ground. Tactical withdrawal, preparing, to engage the enemy. I think that is what is required today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. We really appreciate you and what you've said so far. But before we open up the lines, let us get what you have been doing as a platform, ADM, Igbo Development Foundation. You launched a agricultural revolutionary program. Please, can you refresh our mind on what ADM have done so far? Then we'll open up the lines for people who want to ask questions and those who want to make their contribution.
Actually, we have practically, ABF is an organization. It's not a social media platform where we say do this, do that, or we'll do this, we'll do that, we should do this, we should do that. We have planted various crops, vegetables. What have you? Yes. Because of no season. As long as you have water to water the plants. So we built borehole in this pioneer. And we have built a farmhouse in the place. With the borehole, we were able to water the plant during the dry season. But now the rain season has come and the crops are flourishing. We've also been offered land in many places. We've gone to several places in Igbo State, several places in Abia State, in Enugu State. Lands have been offered, and people are coming forward. Individuals are coming forward to take up membership. We've registered the cooperative, now call it Akurulo, Farmers Multi-Purpose Cooperative. We registered one in Enugu, not one in Igbo State. We're asking our people, take up membership, organize yourself at the level of families, community. And we've said a state where we import food from the desert people is so unnatural. And we realized that some years ago, we were exporting cassava, pepper, maize, onion, and other to the north. These things are coming down. It is, we should read that situation. I'm very happy that the response by our people is very electrifying. Moreover, we also discovered for some years ago that there are some patriotic Igbo people, Igbo sons, Igbo elders, leaders, businessmen, who have on their own been setting pace in agricultural revolution. The Chicas, the Amos, the Mages, and many other people. And we've been interacting with them. We organized a program in Oka 2 years ago to give them an award. We call them the Pathfinders. And we're encouraging them to please invest more at home. Others should join. Luckily, our people abroad are joining us. Connecticut. Send their delegation, they will come and see what we are doing. Both Europe is also in touch with a meeting with us, working at modalities for big farm ranch, a big ranch in their thing. So we are moving. And we're asking everybody, please join us. Let's produce food, let's feed us. In the next 2-3 years, there should be no bush importing food from the north. We have fertile land. We have forest. The other day was going to okay. For the burial of our friend, late friend, Joe Modi, we went through the wrong road, the old road from the Night Mile, straight. We didn't know that road had not been used, was not being used in recent time. But as we're going, I was looking left and right to see the rich agricultural lands in the area. I said, my God, supposing that people farm in this place. We'll be feeling not only Igbo, but the whole of Nigeria, the whole of West Africa. So that is what we are doing today, a Akurulo movement. Akurulo farmers multi-purpose movement. That's where we are today. I'm urging our people, please go into the farm. We've also realized the cause of this introduction. There are people who are now planting yam in sacks around their house. I planted some some months ago using cement bags. About something in my compound, very small space it took. Come and see how those yams are flourishing. We've been able to prepare them underneath so that the big yams can penetrate. And I'm told that in the next 2 months, I'll invite you to my house to come and eat the farm business. Of course, you know, I'm a young farmer. I'm a SAG and then by itself. So that is what we're doing today.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate you. And now we are going back to the viewers all over the world. It is time for you to make your submission. The topic under discussion is negotiating Nigeria now or never. Negotiating Nigeria now. It is a must, now or never. All right, and we have the honor of having a father and a leader, the president of our Igbo Development Foundation, Professor Adimawala, who will be taking us down on this section discussing this very topical issue. And when you call, please tone down the volume of your listening device and speak to us. Make sure you keep to the topic under discussion and be very brief to allow others who want to call in to make their contribution or to ask their questions while we continue on this program and discussion with our father, Professor Adimawala. Sir, it is wonderful having you here. Now, we have taken a look at it from all perspectives, narrowing it down to Igbo Nation, which you are a leader. Please, no video calls on WhatsApp, please. Call on audio so you don't distract us. All right, so sir, what is your assertion? What is your assertion? Is Nigeria negotiable? Because we've had them say that Nigeria is not negotiable. And I think it is also written in the Constitution somehow that you cannot, Nigeria is indivisible and all the rest of them. What is your position with respect to negotiation of Nigeria now? Network is
Nigeria, under the terms, Nigeria is negotiable under a new, entirely different term. Terms that will allow the nationalities to regain their freedom, the freedom they lost to the colonialists during the amalgamation. Terms that will allow the Efik to have their own republic if they want to. Allow the Igbo to have their own republic if they want to, as they want to. Yorubas, the Judawa nation. The Hausas that have been suppressed, subjugated, they also want freedom. They also want their own nation. The Tea people, Benue people are also struggling to free themselves from invaders. If the ambition of people want to take other people's land is supported, then we can have a new era of relationship. It's an era of relationship where the various nationalities control their economy, control their law legislature, control their judiciary, control their economy, control their relationship with the world, and only relate to each themselves on terms agreed control their judiciary, control their own army, police, and so on. That negotiators don't believe that this is the one nation, you are going to conquer it and submerge it and continue to run their judiciary, continue to decide. We don't think that the people, the TG people, are going to come agenda. No, the Igbos, no matter how much you kill, and this killing, you be tired of it. You may not even have the cost to kill. So that is the way Nigeria is going today. The way of the union of autonomous nationality, either as independent republics
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
No, children.
Yes, network is playing a very fast one on us. The callers, the viewers on our platform, you are free to call now. Call +234-810. That is the number right there. Call +234-810-4207. 0810-454-5533. The one you see right here. +234-810-454-533. Call this number either on WhatsApp or direct line to make a contribution very briefly as we continue this interactive section with our father, and we are coming close to the end of today's program. So the lines are open now. You can make your contribution and ask your question. The topic under discussion is still negotiating Nigeria. Now, sir, some people are talking about referendum. Would you support a referendum? And what kind of referendum do you think Nigerian people need, particularly your own people, the Igbo people?
Well, there is nothing wrong with a referendum. If referendum, as we understand it, means asking the people in Nigeria. There's nothing wrong with that. But the question is, will the forces that now believe they are in charge of the military, the judiciary, the economy, of the central bank, the economy, of the central bank, will those forces agree? The referendum. The forces agree. To say this very frankly, anybody who is a student of history, anybody who thinks he can make a secret contribution to the tragedy we're facing today must be a student of history. He must understand wars of conquest, of control, of annexation. But today, all those wars are put, but if even unnecessary. Because all the nationalities have been like very mad people, ambitious people who wanted to control other lands, other people's business. Even the imperialists who want to colonize the whole world, where are they there? Let us be guided by history. The ambition to take control of all their lives, these lives, they mark you. Mark you. Every day is for the people. Look at what's happening today. The Igbos, do the what? The people, everybody now wants freedom. These are just
Sorry, sir. We are having a loss on our network because of the bad weather condition at the moment, but we'll continue. Our viewers, sorry about that. We're not staying just because of the network, but we hope to have him right back again. We are still discussing the issue of Nigeria. Negotiating Nigeria is a must now or never. And we have had a very wonderful time with the president, Professor Whatapp, who had taken us on the memory lane and also opened our hearts and consciousness to understanding these things very critically, the Nigerian situation at the moment. As the network has been seriously undermining the progress of this program, we will exercise patience until we have him back. I think we're having the prof back. Hello, Prof. Hello, Prof. Are you there? Okay, while we wait to connect with Prof, let us quickly take the first caller. Hello, Prof. We are trying to get you back again. The network is really unstable. Welcome back again, Prof. But before let us take the first caller for today. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Hello.